At first, Johnson thought it was a joke. Speeding down the country road, the crude sign was only a blur. But it was that one word. Slowing down, he swung the Lexus onto the paved shoulder. In the rearview mirror, he could see it clearly. The sign was tacked to a stick that was stuck in the ground just beyond the paved shoulder. Shifting the powerful car into reverse, Johnson jammed the accelerator down. The tires squealed and the loose gravel flew as he tore back up the road. Screeching to a halt, Johnson stared at the faded handwriting. Ellsworth's famous spider petting zoo, 5 meters next right. Spiders fascinated Johnson. One summer when he was 8, a large golden-black spider had taken up residence underneath the shingles by the back door. Every morning, Johnson would gather up ants in a jar from a nest in the scrubby woods next to his house. One by one, he would drop the wriggling insects into the web. With lightning speed, the spider would spring from her hiding place and race towards the victim. Sinking her fangs into the ant, she would retreat, waiting for the poison to take effect. When the ant stopped struggling, she would climb back down and delicately wrap her prey in a white shroud. This continued until one day his mother caught him. "What a cruel little boy you are!" she scolded him between clenched teeth as she pummeled his backside. He could still feel the shame of being spanked. Years later, in a rare moment of remorse, Johnson wondered what it was like for that ant. Trapped, helpless, waiting for the spider to return. Did they know fear or horror? Or was that something only humans experience? The insect brain was too small, he told himself, or so he hoped. 5 miles, thought Johnson. This side trip might only add another half hour or so to his journey. He'd still have time once he got to the motel to have a shower, and the dinner meeting with the buyer from the supermarket chain wasn't until 6 o'clock, and it was only 4 right now. Coasting forward, Johnson scanned the road, looking for a turnoff. About 100 yards ahead, he saw a lane that intersected with the highway. Flickering on his turn signal, he shot a quick glance at his watch. If I don't find it in 15 minutes, he promised himself, I'll turn back. Accelerating smoothly, he turned into a well-paved secondary road with deep ditches on either side. Punching the buttons on the CD player, he stretched his arm, settling back into the soft leather seat. As the throbbing beat of Queen filled the Lexus, his mood lightened. An unexpected adventure in an otherwise boring day. Johnson hated his job. Endless meetings with bad food and balding buyers. Too many drinks and too many hangovers. He's packing on the pounds, too. I have to get back to the gym, he reminded himself. The only redeeming feature of his job was that he was good at it. Top sales representative for the last 3 years. Should have been an actor, he told himself. Instead, I'm selling toilet paper and tampons to these turkeys. As the needle on the speedometer crept higher and higher, the neatly kept fields and freshly painted houses became a blur. Mile after mile slipped by. Johnson felt that he and the car had become one, soaring along like a hawk on the summer breeze. But his mood soon soured. The condition of the road deteriorated. Asphalt gave way to chipped seal, which gave way to gravel and finally ended up as dirt. Johnson jumped on the brakes when a huge pothole emerged in the center of the road. Cursing the day, he checked his watch again. It was almost 5. The long drive around the country had dulled his sense of time. I'd better turn around, he cautioned himself. As he studied the road ahead, looking for a safe place to make a U-turn, he saw an old farmhouse set back from the road. If it hadn't been for the pothole, he would have missed it completely. By the mailbox, a fresh paint sign read, Ellsworth's famous spider petting zoo. Open all year round. All visitors welcome.